is it going? Boys and girls, darbiie here, and welcome back to another ranked... We need to start getting a punishment for me every single time that I say ranked, but welcome back to a Smite 2, one-on-one do video. That sounds about right, and today, we are playing a game of Soul with her new aspect, and if you don't know, her new aspect makes it so... her aspect no longer gives attack speed and auto attack damage, but it now gives, like her heat, it gives intelligence and ability power, which I think is just intelligence. It just makes your abilities do a lot more damage, and I think it gives you like 35 more intelligence or something. I don't know. It basically just makes your abilities do a lot more damage. It turns Soul into an actual true mage. And I know when you think of Soul, you don't think of true mages at all, but we're not against the tank, so you're gonna see how incredible Soul's current damage is. They're probably gonna nerf it, so if you're gonna run it, I'd run it now, because this can't stay the way it is. It is actually like kind of insane. She has to be one of the best, if not the best mage in the game, besides maybe like Aladdin and Ra. I don't even know. I feel like she could beat Ra too. I don't know. Maybe not. What I'm saying is she's really good, she's really strong, and she's actually a true mage. So, I really want to showcase her just pure damage. But it's a little, yep, I was gonna say a little cringe kid AFKing in the portal. That's the new version of these dog shit little kids AFKing around corners. We're going for a lot of damage over on him. I missed. Yeah, he just out-damages me at the moment. Dude, no way I missed that. Okay, well, I definitely dropped that kill. He killed himself like 14 times there, and I really messed it up. He dashed. Okay, he killed himself. Yeah, so he made about 19 misplays, but I just missed my 2 twice. So a bit unfortunate. Soul does have a pretty good early game. She probably has a better early game than Izanami, as long as you land the 2. Unfortunately, I did not land the 2, but nonetheless, if you find yourself enjoying this video, make sure to let me know by subscribing, and if you really want to go the extra mile to support the channel, make sure to just hang out with me till the end. I'm really trying to push for 4,000 watch hours, so you being here really does mean a lot. Now, I do want to go Book of Thoth, and I'm going to go Transcendence, because Soul's abilities scale off of Strength and Intelligence, so double stacking not only amplify each other, but she scales off of both types, Strength and Intelligence, so I want to go double stacking and just see how much damage I can do, predominantly with my 2, even though I'm 80% sure my ult is really what's strong. I'm chilling here. Probably shouldn't have used mine, but I would kind of want to clear with my 3 because it does a lot of damage. Yep, but also with the aspect, Soul's 3 erupts in flames and does damage in a circle around it, and the 3's damage is actually kind of insane. The 3 has such good damage. Okay, minions, please stop separating. Okay, or just keep separating. But as you see, my attack speed is going to feel quite bad, because I don't get scaling off my attack speed anymore. But we are going to back at the Book of Thoth go and start stacking it up. He does have Golden Arrow and got triple buff on me, but I got a kill, so we're about even.
An enemy has been slain.
He just teleported without blinking. His blink is off cooldown. I'm pretty sure he disconnected, but why would he teleport? I've never seen a disconnected person teleport. That was odd. Is he back? He's playing the game. So I don't know what happened there. 208 damage off that. He does just do 10 times the damage with autos though. And he has auto attack speed. Okay. Luckily, he put himself out of position, but once again, I missed the 2. I cannot seem to land a Soul 2. Tag all those and get this red buff. Luckily, he's putting himself so far out of position that my missed 2s aren't mattering that much. If he was playing a lot better, or I guess just a little bit better, I'd be getting punished a lot more for my missed 2s. Let's get the Transcendence next. Wherever it's at. I'm hoping, once I start landing some 2s, my 1-2 did 208 damage and we're not even scaled yet. So, like, of course that's going to get more and more. Even when he gets defense, we're going to get pinned.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I'm kind of excited for this video. It comes up soon. Just dashed in. Once again, just puts himself so far out of position. I don't want to die to the... Okay, why did the minions just decide to take a fucking detour? They were walking in a straight line and I threw my 2 and they both, all 3 of them just started taking a sidestep to the right. Okay, and then I think he actually just rage quit. Okay, so I don't know. This was an interesting game. I'm gonna go ahead and skip to a game 2, and if he comes back, I'll resume this game. But if it goes straight to a game 2, just assume that he just rage quit and never came back. All right, welcome back to a game 2. So this is the next day that I'm recording. I went ahead and I don't even know why I decided to record. What did I record yesterday? I don't even know what I recorded. Oh, a Kukulkan video. A double stacking Kuku video. Which went pretty well, alright. It went good. I think it was a good video. Good premise. I feel like I kind of want to redeem myself on Kuku, because... Yeah, I killed myself because I'm not a little pussy back bitch. And to be a good Kuku player, I feel like you have to be a little bitch. Personally, I hate that god. You have to like play so passively and so slow, and it's just like... I'm an aggressive player. So I don't want to sit back and just poke with the 1-3 and then, you know, like I want to get in there, and that's what I was doing, and you can't really do that against the Soul as Kuku. But now we are the Soul. The Soul can do that, because my 3 does damage, and sadly we are against a tank. I wanted to be against a non-tank to showcase the damage's true potential, but sadly, every single game I play is against a warrior, except for the last 2. Okay. He used his wave clear on me. Hopefully not a 3 works yet. Okay, so he's an overjuker. Okay, I can't auto. Yeah, he's overjuking so hard. Okay, we'll start playing for the overjukes. Overjuking is absolutely atrocious, so we are going to guarantee win this game. I don't ever lose to people who overjuke. Go ahead, pop this. It is doing damage. Okay. Trying to outpoke a Soul when you're a Mulan is never gonna work. I have so much sustain with my 1. And I have Shell. He's actually really high HP. I'm shocked that hit when it missed. I'll back up a bit. I have Shell, so I'm not afraid of anything here. And I have so much good sustain. It is just a tank early game with Bluestone. So his health per second is actually really good. We'll just sit back and heal with our 1. We have Shell. We're going to hit level 5 off this wave. Gonna poke him down a bit. Alright, that's his Shell. He has no abilities up, so we're just sitting here. Okay, I have Shell, so I'm just going to pop that. Unfortunately, I didn't have mana, but I bet he's a cringe player. Gonna sit around the corner and dead now. This is the one thing I like about Smite 2 a lot, is the old cringe strategies that every single player used to do no longer work. Sitting around the corner to try to invade buffs no longer works. Just trying to run around the corner like this guy did and wait for me to pull red doesn't work anymore. So like, you see all these players, I'm sure this guy was like a diamond level player minimum in Smite 1, but now that you can't just win games off being cringe and cringe alone, I guarantee all of these players drop so much. It's going to be so much harder for them to win games now that they can't just be cringe. It's my 3 for the damage here. He overjuked again, he took more minion damage, and he's out of position. Overjuking's always atrocious. I will just make you eat minion damage. I think I should load my 3 next. Just overjuking to the left wall, taking more minion aggro. Overjuking is definitely one of the, like, if you're, like, not confident and you lose a lot of duel games, do not overjuke. I noticed so many low-level players just overjuking so much. The best juke into most good players is actually just minimal jukes. To be fair, some, like, very sudden backsteps are really good. But, you know, turning 180 or 140 degrees to the right and walking away from where you're trying to get just to try to juke an auto attack, awful. You will lose a lot doing that. Overjuking is definitely one of the vices. He's probably just waiting around the corner. He was. He was gonna sit there and wait, but then I revealed myself by walking, and then he didn't expect that. He's just dead now. Why did my ult not move? You saw me flick the ult and it just stood still. He's gonna juke back into the wave. I don't know why I didn't hold it. I should have just held it. Overjuking back into the minions. I should have just held my 3. Luckily he's an overjuker, so I get the kill no matter what. I'm back! My bad. I had to go for a minute. Oh yeah, I was backing. I completely forgot. Yeah, it does. So I'm just double checking. It does scale off of strength. Not as much as it does intelligence, but double stacking is just good, and it'll give more mana, which scales up the Book of Thoth more, and more auto attack damage as well. Just all around good. That ult was so weird. You saw me flick it and it just didn't move. He's just sitting around the corner, by the way, so I'm bringing the minions back here so I can clear all at once. $300 damage off the 2. It's kind of insane because I'm not even stacked yet. I'm just overjuking again. He just keeps overjuking. I don't understand it. His options are take an auto or 2 and live, or juke an auto or 2 and die. And for some reason, all of them always choose juke 1 auto in trade for a death. I don't ever understand it. I mean, I guess I've just never fallen into that trap. Because, like, a lot of newer players or low-level players, as they're trying to improve, start focusing on jukes more than anything else. But I guess I started on focusing on actual gameplay. And I didn't juke enough when I was first starting the game. So I think my lack of jukes, instead of my overjukes, because people, I bet learning how to not overjuke is probably more difficult than learning how to juke more. So I guess me juking less compared to more is actually more beneficial for me in the long run. Like, those are the 2 types of players, I guess. Like this Mulan, who probably dies a lot more than he has to just because he feels the need to kill himself to juke autos. And then there's the Izanami from yesterday, who, like, didn't juke at all. Like, just ate fucking everything to the face. That's where I started off at. So I guess those are, like, the the 2 levels of players. And I talk about over-juking a lot because that's something I notice against most of the bad players that I face. They choose to die. It's like they literally choose to die. That's the only explanation I have for it. Oh my god, bro. Soul's damage is actually nuts, I won't lie. Like that was the 3 I was talking to you about. Soul's 3 with her aspect is just insane. Especially when you double stack. Even against a tank. And I guess it's not Hercules. He's really the only tank I fear. Okay. You have no ult. Like, this is what I'm talking about, bro. Remember when I said over-juking? This is what I mean. What is he doing? I don't understand over-juking. I just gave a 2-minute rant about how over-juking is like the worst thing these low-level players do, and then what is that? You just saw it in action! I didn't even use an ability, and he's juking! I didn't even channel my 2, and he's walking into minions with 1 HP! Just to stop my back with an over-juke! Like, everything... If people are listening to me, when I say what not to do to improve at the game, and then they see this happening in action, if you don't believe me, you're fucking coping. Okay, that's all I know. Can I do this? Okay, my damage is so good. We're gonna go some auto attack here now. Because Bracer gives intelligence as well. It's just the damage I need to take these objectives.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Okay, that's an ultimate. Bro, I swear the 1 does not move like I want it to move. Juke back into minions. I'm shocked that didn't kill. That 1 HP, bro. Thank God he just decided to, you know, try to split push my tower when he's 0-5. Or else that kill would not have happened. And it probably would have been a lot harder to get this. If you're 0-5 and you can't win a fight, you should never be at someone's blue buff or tower line. Unless you're playing like Izanami and your goal is to just backdoor. But even at this point, it's like, against the Soul you can't, because I'll just win. He does have damage too, but it does not feel like he has damage. Get the Bracer, we'll go into Braggies too, because it gives more intelligence. Yeah. But yeah, Soul's new aspect is actually insane for her. She's a very viable dual god now. I mean, she's always been a good dual god. But like, a viable true mage is what I meant to say. That's Soul for you right there. I mean, of course he's 4 levels down, and he should not be fighting me in a way. He should not be fighting me 4 levels down, halfway into the map, through a fire wave. Of course, there's multiple things he did wrong there, but like, still, Soul's damage is so good. With Bracer, I should be hitting this pretty hard. He has no ult, and I still have shell, so I'm kind of chilling here. I still have shell. Yeah, and he just lost because he's over-juking. This is like the greatest example of why you should not over-juke. This player is like the gleaming example, but I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did and you made it this far, you are a real one. But make sure you guys have an amazing night. This is a scuffed outro. But yeah, I hope you guys all have an amazing rest of your night. Peace.
Hold up, had me geeking from the jump. Hold up.